Now we are packing for the China domestic customer, and you can take a look here. This is the arch rod, and the wall thickness of the arch rod is 1 millimeter here, and those are the beams and the ridges, and we are packing them, packing them for one stack of each part. So here we have it numbered here. So we have a list for those parts which we are packing, and when customer having them, they can unloading, and also they can take in the parts accordingly. So those, and for this one should be the beams or used for the edges. The arch rod is here. Normally, if we are shipping to the USA or shipping to Middle East, Europeans, we will using the arch rod, not like this, but we are having two pieces of this arch rod instead because it's convenient for transportation. Okay, so this is the very easiest way of nude packing, ready to shape. So you can see right now those. So those parts are the brace parts for the roof support of the greenhouse, internal greenhouse. And I think those are the galvanized steel, so it shows our company's logo here. So those we are packing in one stack here for the supporting of the greenhouse. So we're moving in another locations here. So the nude packing is the most effective way of packing. After adjusting the machine, sample testing right now. So this is not the final product. The sample testing is in process. Adjusting this machine and the sample testing, almost 1.5 hours will complete for the mass production. The mass production going to make it after 1.5 hours sampling test, the machine adjusting, modification for some parameter and specifications enter into the system. Now we are adjusting this bending machine here. So we were going to bend this 48 millimeter of the diameter, the arch rod. So our engineer is adjusting this machine, and when she is finishing, so we are going to bend this. It's almost there. So you can see we are bending them according to the drawing here. So here by this machine, so we'll come here, adjusting the machine diameter specifications entered inside. Right, so this is the arch rod. We are delivering to the foreign countries. We will separate them in different pieces. The double arch rod. This is the double arch rod. Okay, it's ready. Almost ready. Final test. Okay, it's going to start. This is the 48 diameter of arch rod pipes with 2 millimeter of the wall thickness. So let's take a look. The 2 millimeter of wall thickness is different and make a difference for this kind of arch rail bending process. You know, for this kind of arch rail, 2 millimeters of wall thickness mostly used in some greenhouse which need a very strong structure, such as the Canada, and they have snow in their area, or Russia, or some countries which have heavy snow, and this going to have a good ability of bearing the snow weight, snow loading ability. And you can see this is the connection for the two pipes in order to have a better shaping purpose. And those are the pipes in raw material here. Wall thickness is 2 millimeters. Here you can see 1 millimeter and 2 millimeter have a big difference. We are used for this kind of for 1.5 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter or 2.0 millimeter, two sizes wall thickness. This is the arch rail connection parts, and which is galvanized steel. And let's take a look here. The galvanized steel, which is also have oils on the surface. And those are the parts. These are the parts here, and so connection the pipes over here, so to put it inside have a fixing function. So here we go. This is the wooden box that we are using for packing our greenhouses. And you can see how strong this greenhouse wooden box is. The thickness of this should be like 2 millimeters, and here to there. So I think this wooden box weighed in 100 kilogram, and the size of this one is 5.5 meters, 5.5 meters. The length and the width is 1.9 meters. The height is 55 centimeters. So this can have a like 8 plus 30 meter of the greenhouses, which is 240 square meters of greenhouses. Can put inside, I think it should be okay. So this is the custom size wooden box that we are actually use in the real shaping purpose here, which is quite big. So it's exceeding my imaginations here. And we can even make it more higher instead of a 55 centimeter of this wooden box. This is the 2 millimeter of pipes inventory. The wall thickness of this pipes is 2 millimeters, and we can take a look in details here. The 2 millimeters of the wall thickness pipes here. So our staffs are skilled, so they can make inventory more effective. So first to use the steel to wrap the inside of each stacks. Okay, here. So this needs skills, isn't it? They're very professional for this and get very familiar with this process. Hello guys, this is the production line of those pipes. So those pipes come from this production line through, the raw material of these sheet metal, and over there the raw material, the sheet metal, and through this production line come from here. So it's the pipes, and you can see, take a look over there. So those pipes are manufactured correctly here. So let's measure the wall thickness of the pipes here. Let's take a look. This is the wall thickness, and I think here we go. Wall thickness just like 1.5 millimeter to 2.0 millimeter of the wall thickness, and those are the pipes. So we can just have a walkthrough of this production line. I take videos of this production line before, so let's take a look here. And the molding area is over there. The raw material come from the blast. So here the molding area, and here that area placing the raw material. The warehouse is almost complete, and you can see the warehouse just like the multi-span greenhouse with the anchored, and this is the columns and reinforced X shape. So this is just like, so manufacturing the warehouse exactly like the multi-span greenhouse with the anchored columns there, which is, to make it bigger in size. The logic is completely the same. This is the umbrella, the straight roof ventilation. So it's almost complete. Covering material on the roof is finished.